Hey y'all. Welcome back to the Walk Live. You guys, you know, if you've been rocking with me since day one, listen, I appreciate you. I love you so much. You have supported me on into a new year. Can you believe that? You are so amazing. I appreciate you. And for all of you who are new, thank you for stopping by. I hope you like what you see and what you hear. Listen, Linda. My name is Sakima. Y'all, I'm delirious right now. It's New Year's. Like it just went into New Year's about 20 minutes ago, and I'm feeling all kinds of ways. But we're gonna get to that in a second. Y'all, I'm Sakima. I post on this channel every Tuesday. So you guys make sure that you're tuned in. You can hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. And what do I post on this channel? I post nuggets that God has given me along my journey. They have helped me chip away some of the barriers in my path. And my hope is that they will help you as well. Now, on to the content. Y'all, I want to tonight. Yes, it's nighttime. Um, it's New Year's. I'm recording this on New Year's. So I wasn't going to. I wasn't planning to. I just thought I would go ahead and get on here and say this. I felt like I should. Um, some of you are celebrating right now, just living it up, just like shaking life. You understand? Or shaking something. But some of you are feeling a little apprehensive about this year. Um, it's a little heavy. You're not in the celebratory mood. You're not feeling it. Um, I want to talk to you. You who are numb. You who are like, yep, okay, here's another year. Y'all hold on, that's my phone. Oh, rule number one, before you do video, silence your phone. All right, y'all, it's on vibrate. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. But I want to talk to you, um, the person who is numb, who is not feeling it, who is like over this. Um, just, you're not in a place where you're just completely hopeless, but you're more in a place where you're kind of like in the middle. Like, I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I've had so much happen this last year or two, and there's so much I still want to accomplish. There's so many. I feel many different ways. Like, life is certainly moving, and I want to move too. I just don't have the energy right now. Not in this moment. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of here. That person. I want to talk to you. I want you to know that while I care so much that you feel this way, and while absolutely God cares so much that you feel this way, it has zero to do with what God is doing in your life, with what is coming. Zero. Nada. Nothing. I want you to think about how we feel 1,000 different ways throughout the day. And at the end of the night, you can go to bed and be upset. You can go and be happy. You can go feeling bothered and irritated, hopeless, just, or numb. But tell me what happens. What happens At midnight, another day comes. That's what happens. And then a few hours after that, what happens? Like around 6:30, 7:30, the sun comes up. Another day comes. Even with you feeling all those different feelings, it still came. Another day came. I love morning time. Um, it's the same kind of situation as New Year's or as your birthday or just any sort of holiday that seems to mark the beginning of something or a celebration of another of something. Um, it's that whole new beginnings thing. It's that whole, you know what it is in one word? It's hope. That's why we get so excited around these types of times, these types of holidays. It's hope. Hope is something that is needed so much, and it's contagious. And with all that we have experienced, even before COVID, to get to holidays like this, we think about all that has happened, but we sit in the realization that we're still here. We know there's more that we want to accomplish. But if we don't know anything else, we know that I'm still here. It's another one. It's another year I've gone into. How amazing is that? It is amazing, even if you don't feel it right now. And like I said, it has nothing, the way that you feel has nothing to do with what God is doing in your life and where you are going. You have no idea. I love the way that Pastor Torrey puts it. I've said this before. He said, there's a you that you haven't even met yet. Isn't that amazing? It may be something that is kind of off-putting to some people, but to me, this is good. And it's this right here. We have finite minds, not infinite. It's finite, meaning there is a limit. There's a stopping point. We can only go so far. Even with our wildest imaginations, we can only go so far. So I don't want you to lean on your own understanding, your own emotion, your own feelings about things and let that be the end all be all, the deciding factor, the last point. I want you to lean on God, lean on his promises, okay? Because those are what are everlasting, not how you feel. As you know, that changes. That changes by the moment. Don't lean so heavily on how you feel. It has nothing to do with what God is completing in your life. He keeps moving. He keeps going. It doesn't matter that you feel like you're not in it right now. You're not feeling it. You feel like you can't even hold your weight. You can't even hold up your end. He's made strongest in our weakest moments. Let him show up for you. If there is nothing that you can bring yourself to say or do in this moment, just be. The greatest thing about that is that you're safe to do that in God. Sometimes that's all we can do. And he tells us that when we do that, it's great. Great. That means I can show up. That means you're out of the way. That means I can do what I came to do. And the fact that you are still resting in me while you do this, while you feel this way, this indifference, is beautiful. You are safe in him to feel these ways. take heart. Even as you watch this video right now, you probably don't feel much. You probably are so critical of so many things. You like, honey, that wig she got on, okay. And what color's in wall? And what's that behind her? And why the light ain't right? And why the sound ain't right? And whatever, I don't know. I try to do YouTube videos at some point, but I didn't even finish it. That's just who I am. I just, don't be finishing things, and I just got so many things I want to do, and I've always been just a failure with so many things I've just wanted to do, and I'm trying, and just can't get ahead no matter what. And then another year comes, and then we got COVID, and we got the. It's all right. Have your moment. Have your moment. God can handle it all. Every bit of it. And when you're finished, He will be right there. You're not going to scare Him away. You're not going to push Him away. Just have your moment. But know that it hasn't done anything towards Him. He is still the same yesterday and today and forever. He still has your back. He still holds your future in His hands. Thank God. Thank God I don't hold mine. Because when I get in that feeling, in that mood where I don't feel it, or maybe I'm snappy at everybody, just imagine what would happen to my future if I had to hold it, if I had to carry it. But God has it. So don't worry. Don't worry. This is natural. All of us come to this point. Cast your cares on God. Have your time. And let God do the filling. Let Him fill you back up. It is a new year. And you are continuing to be made new each and every day. I encourage you to remember that. Happy New Year to you and your family and your loved ones, and all of the things that you're not seeing, all of the things that you're not feeling are still coming, baby. They are still coming. So you get ready. It won't be like this always. You're having your moment, but you keep pushing. And if you got to call somebody, call them. All right? To stay on track, call them. I love you. I hope you have a little time to just celebrate, and it's not all a sappy moment, for you. I hope your New Year's was amazing. I'm still here sitting in mine. Did not even do anything really. I'm going to go in here and see if my son still wants to shoot some fireworks. But I understand you. I see you. I feel you. Okay. God knows. He saw you. He felt you sitting there, and He said, well, go talk to them. And while I might not be able to be there in person, I'm here in spirit, and I feel you. Okay? All right. It's going to be a new day. It's going to be a new day tomorrow, just like it was a new year a few minutes ago. God is working, and He's continuing to do that new thing. All right. So Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to your family. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you did have a great time. I'm wrestling with how I'm going to word this, because I know I'm recording this at New Year's, but when you watch it, it's going to be after New Year's. So I hope you had a great time. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting, all of you. Whether you're new or old, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are being fed. I hope that God is doing something through me. If He's not, then I am just in the way. So, you guys, I love your feedback. I love when you leave messages and comments and things. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, how this touches your life. There are going to be more and more new things coming up this year with this channel. And it's going to continue to improve. And I can't wait to watch, and see what God is going to do with me, with my life, with everything, with my junk, with all of it, because He is committed to me. And so, my God, when I have nothing left, I will get up and I will serve and I will encourage. I live to do that. I live to serve Him. And I'm so heavy on this lately because I understand it. I've felt it. I know when a shift can occur, when you start to feel all different kinds of ways, or when you start to experience so many different things. But how amazing is it to now be different, or react different, respond differently than you have in the past? This would have been the point where we gave up. This would have been the point where we kind of went back to what we know. This would have been the point where we kind of fed our flesh in an effort to feel something, to feel anything. Some of you are alone on New Year's. Perhaps that was strategic. That can be the most disappointing thing sometimes. It's like, for real, Lord, alone. Let God protect you. Let Him shield you. You know you. With the way you feeling, you know where you could be and probably would be given the opportunity. Allow yourself to slip into this protection. We allow ourselves to get into trouble, to slip into trouble. We just happen to be there. It just happened. You're in this new year and you're sitting by yourself. You find yourself alone a lot. Child, allow yourself to yeah, just trip upon this protection. I don't know how else to say it. Sometimes we need to sit there by ourselves, especially while we're feeling the vulnerability that we feel. Allow it. Allow it. And why do I say allow it? Because sometimes we get up right now, like right about this time. Like, who can I call? Who can I text? Who can I? Mm-mm. Allow it. If the night or day is going to go on and go on and go on, and then it's not going to be New Year's anymore, and then it's not going to be a party anymore, and you're just going to miss the party. Darn. Sometimes we need to allow it. We've been in recovery mode enough for multiple people now. Allow yourself to be protected. All right, I done sat on here and talk forever, y'all. Listen, I'm about to go and try to do something and not be so boring. Okay, y'all. I love you so much. You guys, as I always say, my journey with God has been just that, a journey. And it's one that I feel that I'm supposed to share with you all. And so I don't take it for granted that you're watching. And I thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me on the walk live.